Hello everybody. We're getting ready to do a case break, 12 box case break of 2019 Topps Heritage. Yesterday I broke a box of this for my own collection, just a personal box for me, mostly to get familiar with the product a little bit more than what I'm just seeing online. Kind of see how the product configuration is and what kind of odds you have of getting anything out of it. I didn't do really great on my box, but I did like the cards. I will say there's a lot of plasticky kind of cards out there, and some of them are like the was it 16-17 Revolution, I think it was, for basketball, look great. I love them. But I also there's something to be said for like the feel of a cardboard card. So anyway, it is 9 o'clock Eastern time, and we're getting ready to do this break for Topps Heritage. So hopefully everyone in the break is able to join. I know there's at least one person who was not able to join. I do see some familiar names, so welcome back from any previous breaks. And there were two teams. We have the team list up on the top. You can see that up over here. And in that team list, you'll notice two teams that have all X's. Those teams are unsold. They did not sell on eBay. No one was interested for the price I had them listed, the starting price for the bids. So the rest of them are sold, and you should find your name next to the teams that you purchased. There are some cards, like news, flashback cards and those type of things, that don't go to a specific team. I believe generally those are about 1 in 18 packs, so we are likely to find several of those out of this case, and what we'll do is we'll put them in a list and random them out among all the teams, among all the team spots, once we're done with the break. And then the only other ones are like 1-of-1 autos, I think, that might belong to music artists and those type of things. We'll do the same with those. So, all right. So, as always, we'll just show you sealed case. You can see the seal there and there, and I'll spin it all the way around so you can see the bottom. This case came in today. We were originally scheduled to break this open tomorrow night, but instead I saw that it was going to be coming in today, so I rescheduled it for today, and I sent out notifications to everyone with spots in the break. Hopefully everyone had a chance to receive those notifications. I did get some feedback that some people got them, so that's great. These are heavy, guys. This is a heavy box. All right. That's it. 12 boxes. Push these back here. I'll move the whole table again. I feel like I need a heavier table. Okay. There we go. 12 boxes. I did do a box break yesterday, like I said, to get familiar with the products. So part of the reasoning behind that as well was so that I could hopefully get through this case a little quicker. I know we're already 3 minutes in, and I'm just opening the first box, but once we get these open, we'll try and go a little faster with these. So now, for those who are unaware, we also have some contests going. If you're not subscribed to this channel on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're not watching on YouTube, watch for the well, I guess if you're watching on Twitter, check for the YouTube link. I put 2 or 3 posts ago, and I'll put it in the thread for this video. I will be drawing winners from all the subscribers, 5 winners who will get each get 2 free packs of from my inventory, and you get to pick the packs. I'll let you know what I have, and you get to pick out of those packs. And one of those 5 winners will random the 5 winners. One of those 5 winners will also get this very specifically this $10 bill. In case what's in my inventory is not really what you want, you can go buy your own pack. If not, you just pocket the $10. Anyway, Carl Yaz for Red Sox. So, congrats Red Sox, you get the first box topper. Let's just set that aside. I don't really have an appropriate sleeve to put this in. I do have some kind of penny sleeve thickness sleeves for 5x7s, so I'll probably be putting all those in those for protection. So that first box topper goes to Red Sox. And I need to open up the chat so I can see people chatting. So welcome to the chat. I just can't see what you're saying. All right, mystery. I assume that means Mystery Science Theater Temple. Hopefully you can catch some of that. You're looking for tigers. Cool. Glad you got the message, Maris fan. We'll try and pull some angels for you. Cool. Welcome, Andy. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we pull some really cool stuff out of here. Some of the odds are just astronomical, like the uniform throwbacks. The reason those are going for so much cash on eBay right now is just the odds are crazy. I will say I'm not going to catch all of the team color variations. So if you guys, if you catch one, call it out on chat. I'll try and go back. I'll be looking for name variations too. And then there's also the easier way too is just check the back. You can see none of these have variations because it'll be, if there's a variation, it's going to be right under the number here. It'll say the variation type, like action or whatever. So we'll try and check those as we go as well, because I don't want to miss any. Just going to skim through those real quick. Okay. So I don't think there's any variations here. Those are nice. We'll set some of these aside. I like these New Age Performers. I got 4 of those out of my box. Not every pack had a hit, yeah. I mean, Topps was like that too. There were some packs that didn't really have anything in them, anything notable at all. And the variations were, I think I had, I only had 2 or 3, I think I had 2 variations in my box. So, I'm not going to read off every player. Mostly I'm looking for jerseys, autos, variations, any of our hits really. So there's a variation right there. You can, I'll zoom in on it so you can see what I'm talking about. As soon as I go through these real fast. Okay. So this one, you can see as soon as it focuses, see how it says action right under the 468 number? That is an action variation. You can kind of see, that's the easiest one to see too, is an action variation. Anyway, that's Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Congrats, Rockies, on that variation. I'll set that aside as well. Actually, I will sleeve these as I go, the variations. Okay. I don't remember who had Rockies in it. On my screen, it's kind of small to see all the names. So whoever it is, congrats on that hit. Not too bad. I was just talking about I only had 2 variations, and what the hell? That's weird. So this is I don't know what this is, but I know one thing that they were doing with these, with the 1970 throwback here, is they were introducing errors that happened to those older cards. I don't know if this is legitimately just a printing defect or if this is some kind of intentional error that they've done, but it's on two different cards, so I'm guessing it's just some kind of a defect. I will set them aside just in case. White Sox and Mets. Who knows? Who knows what that is? So, but as I was saying, it's kind of funny that I was just saying that I didn't get very many variations at all out of my box, and we got one right out of the second or third pack here. Oh yeah, the French backs. I haven't seen one of those, and I don't know. I honestly don't know if every single variation is going to be listed under the card number, or if some of them you really just have to keep a keen eye out for. But we'll just have to watch for them, I guess. It is maybe a little bit easier than Topps. But yeah, MST3K, there's some strange ones for sure. Let me go through the numbers first. At least that is a little bit easier way of determining. I think I think there was a team name variation one that said team name under the number. Action says action. I'm hoping the throwback jerseys actually say like jersey under the number, so you can see that there's a variation there. Because honestly, like, there's a lot of, you're touching the cards a whole lot when you're trying to sort through them. And it would be good to put them in some kind of protection first. Oh, those aren't noted, huh? Great. Oh, you know what? Thank you, Rob, for the feedback. Let me point that down a little bit. Sorry about that. I know that's a problem too, and I just forgot to put the camera down. So it doesn't look like any variations here. And yeah, if there are some that are oh, Anne-Marie, sorry. Am I going too fast? Because I try and go a little bit fast through these because otherwise this takes 4 hours, and it literally has taken 4 hours before when I'm taking my time through these cards. So I'll try and take a little bit of time. Well, there's Angels hit. I mean, I consider that a hit, this insert. New Age Performers, Shohei Ohtani. Sorry, I'm trying to read back through the chat too. Oh, you got a Cabrera French back. That's awesome. I do appreciate the feedback, guys. Thanks for letting me know, like, if you can't see the cards, or if I'm going too quickly or anything like that, so that I can adjust as I go. And I will do my best to take a look at the chat and keep up. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each card, but I will. I'll try and spend a second going through each one so you can see them. Yeah, MST3K, I consider those hits too. Quite honestly, there are a lot of people who, well, there's a redemption. There's a lot of people, there are some people who I've heard kind of scoff at that, like, oh, those aren't hits, they're just inserts or whatever, you know, but I consider those hits personally, so. All right, let's see who's getting a redemption here. So focus in a little bit. Clubhouse Collection autograph. Nice. I got a Clubhouse relic, so those are kind of nice. Kris Bryant. Nice. Nice Kris Bryant. That's awesome. And let me look at something really fast here. 1 second. Just to verify. Oops. Yeah. I don't know why I felt like I had to look that up. I knew the answer, but that's yeah, that's a Cubs hit. Auto relic. That's a good hit. I just sent out a Topps Redemption. I actually had a hard time doing it online because I couldn't read the numbers after I scratched it off, and I called them and they had me send it in. And after I sent it in, it only took 2 weeks. So I've heard people complain about how long it takes. And I just was talking to someone about that today. But for me, it actually went really, really quickly. So that was nice. That's a good hit. Congrats on that, Cubs. I don't remember who has the Cubs, but congratulations on that hit. The other thing I did note when I broke my box open was that I noted that I didn't after I went through all the cards to organize them, I did not. Yeah, I hope this case is loaded too, Andy. I did not recognize, I don't think, any duplicates through the whole box. So that's kind of cool. I hate doing a case break and then you get all your cards in and there's 7 of each card, but you don't have every card in the checklist for your team. So it is nice to have a broader array of cards that are not duplicated too much. But yeah, it is awesome to hit that redemption on the first box. I really hope we got a hot case here. It's going to take us a little while to get through all these, but I've also heard people say that 1 hot box per case. Well, isn't 6 card in each pack normally the hit location? I don't know. Actually, let's test that theory. I know with the Topps Series 1, it was just in the middle of each pack. Well, there's the 5th card, Francisco Lindor for the Indians. So maybe it is the 5th card in each. We'll keep an eye on that. Maybe they'll make it a little faster, but I did not go through that last pack backs for redemptions. Sorry, not redemptions, for any variations. Just want to skim those real fast. Okay, no variations in those. Yeah, it might be the 5th card. We'll have to watch that. If that's the case, no hit in this one. Alright, we're getting close to done with the first box. We also have, so I've got a 2018 Panini USA baseball case that doing a little bit different. I'm doing it as a random player break. Oh, the black borders too. Yeah, I haven't come across those yet, but I haven't hit one yet that I've seen. But we'll have to keep an eye out for those. But yeah, so if anyone's interested in Panini USA Baseball Stars and Stripes, hold on. So here's another one like these two we saw earlier, where there's a little bit of discoloration on the side. I don't know if that seems like a printing defect possibly, but you never know with the errors, the weird kind of errors that they have in here. One purple chrome pack, but are not numbered. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check the front and the back of every card just to see. We'll go through them. Yeah, and this one again is the fifth card in. Alex Bregman for the Astros. And I'll sleeve all those up as well. Right now I'm just setting them aside. They're out of the way and should be fine until I get them all sleeved up. Yeah, I don't know what that would be either. I think it's a printing defect, honestly. But, well, you know what? Today I bought, not today, yesterday what arrived was 10,000 penny sleeves. So I am not afraid to sleeve something up if I'm unsure about it. I'll tell you what. I'll use every single one of those. So this one I have a card I set down. It's kind of off camera actually, sorry about that. Here. I got one of these out of my box as well. Excuse me. Play Baseball Scratch Off. This is a Tuve for the Astros. It's got these scratch offs in here. I'll show it sideways so I can fit it on here. I have no intention of scratching mine off. It has instructions on what to do. Mine's just going to stay sleeved up. And I'll sleeve that one up too. Scratch offs are kind of cool. I can't remember what card sets had those. There were some card sets that had things like that. And they were pretty cool. Oh, that Flashbacks Nolan Ryan. Alright guys, you guys know I collect Nolan Ryan, so there's a Mets card. So whoever has the Mets, let's talk. I might trade you something for it. For that flashback. I'm going to set it aside too so I remember about that. No noted variations. Anything visible? Okay. That is box one. Let me put these in here for a second. I'm not a fan of towering stacks of cards on my table here. Okay. Let's dive into box two, guys. We're 20 minutes in, so Anne Marie, I may have to pick up the pace going through these cards a little bit. I know you want to see every card, and I'll try to make sure that everyone is on the camera as I open them. Well, I mean, I always try that, but we'll have to go through them a little bit quicker. 56 spot DeGrom. Oh, you think DeGrom is a short print? Alright, well, I'm going to have to figure out where that card went. It is in this set here. So, I will let you guys know I go through these, when I go through them and sort them out, I am careful with the cards. I'm very delicate with them, so I will look for any short prints that we may have passed over and make sure that they get sleeved up appropriately. So this one is not the normal box topper. This is an original 1970s card. Let's see what's in here. I have a bunch of 1970s cards in my collection. I actually bought a 1970 pack and opened it up. Didn't get anything crazy, but I sent them out for autographs. So this one, it's got the 50th anniversary buyback stamp. It says 70 and 19 on it. Greg Washburn. And is that Willie Wolf? Walter Wolf. Wally Wolf. 1970s Angel Stars. So congrats, Angels. That's cool. Put that in a sleeve real quick. Alright. That's kind of cool. I like that. Alright, box 2. Let's... Actually, we'll just leave them like that. Box 2, pack 1. Or, yeah, that's right. And some of these have the borders are a little bit lighter too, and I thought that could be a variation. But then you see, when you see 2 in a row like that, it's really unlikely that that's any kind of a variation, actually. Hey, so MSTK3 Temple, what did you see on that DeGrom card that that you were thinking it was variation? I missed something. I'd like to not miss next time, because if it was action, it should have been printed on the back. Although maybe I just skimmed over it. If it was team name, it should have been printed on the back. We do have a black border. That's real easy to spot. Let me pull that out before we go through the rest. So that's for the Cardinals. Matt Carpenter, black border. And you're right, the black border does not show any indicator near the number. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying it was a variation that I missed or something. I see. Okay. So that's nice black border. Let's sleeve that up. All right. So it's a good call. We'll watch for any of the short prints as we're going. And I think you're right. It's I think it is like 400 and up. Yeah, this box already, well, this is the second box, but I mean, just out of a box and 3 packs, it's already way better than what I got out of mine. Let me show you what just fell out of, not fell, but I set down. There's another DeGrom. Hopefully you guys are able to see those well enough as I go through them. Yeah, all the that's what I've heard some complaints about, is that you know, people have said, well, all the cards that all the players that people really want to collect are all in the short prints, so they're all going to be really expensive to collect out of this set, which is unfortunate. So, and I mean, yeah, it's true. Like, I forgot to look for the short prints. So this one's going to have to be randomized. American 40 hits the American top 40 hits the airwaves. We'll randomize that one at the end. But yeah, like, you know, if you want to collect any notable name, you're going to end up, wait, there we go. You're going to end up spending a couple dollars, I think. I agree that redemption card is wonderful. It's an awesome hit. And early in the case, too. Like, you know, like you said, I hope that is an indicator. Okay. So that one should be a short print then. 446. Max Muncy. Set that over here. I had started to talk about the USA Stars and Stripes, so let me just be brief about that. I do have auctions up for that. They've been up for a while, and I think, you know, not a lot of people are buying them because it's random player name, but they're really low priced, so they'll be up for just a few more days, and then I'm going to break that case like maybe on Monday or Tuesday or something. I don't want to leave that lingering. I forgot to look for 400s. Sorry, guys. I don't want to leave that lingering. So if you check out my eBay store, the store name is up here, there somewhere. CW Rights. There's a bunch of players available still, and it's random. So if you go purchase players, and who knows what you'll hit. But go check that out, and it'll be up for a few more days. And I might do some kind of bonus with that to sell the other teams. So Edwin Encarnacion for the Mariners. That should be a short print there. Home run leaders. All right. We'll look at something really fast here. Who has the Mets? Are you in chat? If you are, that DeGrom, so it's in there. If you want, I can dig back through real quick and try and find it once we get to the end of this box, and just to make sure that it's secured and not with all the other cards. It should be fine. But if you have the Mets and you're in chat, speak up if you want me to do that. So LA Dodgers, Walker Buehler. Nice hit there. I have seen I've seen on Twitter some really incredible hits that people have been posting photos of. Like someone got wasn't a redemption, but it was a Clubhouse collection relic auto of Ohtani. And I imagine they probably put that right on eBay. It's worth quite a bit, I gather. I also did get there's a scratch off Paul Goldschmidt, and that's for the Diamondbacks, so I'm keeping that one, I guess. I did get a Goose Gossage out of 2018 Archives. Was it Archives? Yeah. Goose Gossage Gold Foil 1 of 1. Really nice card. And of course, I can't afford to keep all the hits I get, so that one's up on eBay right now. But that was a great pull out of that box. or out of really just, I opened only 2 packs, I think, out of the box the other night. So apologize, guys. Let me here, let me put this where you can see it. Let me go back to this pack and just make sure we didn't have any short prints. Sorry about that. Okay, there weren't any. I like the then and nows too, those are nice. I don't see any hits there. Keep pointing out stuff too if I there's a Miguel Andujar short print. If I skip over something, or if I'm out of camera like this or whatever, please do point that out. I will continue to try and keep an eye on chat and make sure that you guys can see the cards I'm pulling. The name variations, I think, were one of the ones that were, not the team name color variation, but the nickname variations. Those are kind of cool. I'd love to pull a couple of those out of this box. 1 or 2. I like the old Sporting News ones too. Those are kind of nice. Who was the nickname you saw, MST? That 1-of-1 Clubhouse is on eBay? God, I'm going to have to go look that up. I don't know why I really care, but it's interesting to see how much they go for. Just because, like, I'm a serious, I consider myself a serious Nolan Ryan collector. Here's a Justin Upton short print for the Angels. But I still have a hard time spending, like, you know, hundreds of dollars for a card, so. Oh, the Tuve, yeah. I was looking at something about Brooks Robinson the other day, or this morning really, and I saw that Brooks Robinson's nickname was Hoover. I did not know that before. So there's a Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. Congrats, Red Sox. We're getting down to the bottom of this box. Here, let me pull these packs out. Let's see them. You got the Verlander Superfractor. I don't think I've ever pulled a Superfractor from anything, so that'd be a cool thing to pull out. So there's a short print for Trey Mancini. So I guess not all the short prints are Hall of Famers or superstars or whatever. For Orioles. Human vacuum cleaner, that's it, right. Yeah, I was looking stuff up about him. I just sent Brooks Robinson a baseball and 2 cards to ask him to sign. And I don't know if I'm going to get them back signed or at all. We'll find out. But I thought that was interesting. So there's Mitch Haniger, Seattle Mariners, New Age Performers. Seems like a lot of these packs, the first couple of cards are a lighter color. And I don't think that's a variation, but again, who knows? I'm going to look all this stuff up. Anything that looks a little strange, I'll make sure. If it's a variation, it's getting sleeved. Everything gets packed pretty carefully anyway. Anyone who was in my previous breaks should hopefully be able to attest to that. I try to do a good job of that. I treat these cards typically like they're my own. So there's a black border, Garrett Cole for the Astros. Congrats again, Astros. We'll sleeve this one up real quick before we continue. Cool. Yeah, I've never seen Brooks Robinson in person, but I would be pretty excited to get his autograph. And he does right now, so he's doing autographs through the mail with a small donation. I think it's like $5 a card or something like that. I think it's something like that. So I think I sent him like a baseball, 2 cards, and $20. Kind of a little thank you for your time donation. A lot of the bigger players will take donations. Nolan Ryan's really expensive. You have to, if you go to his website, he has prices on there. I think it's $85 to get a ball signed. There's a flashback. Johnny Bench, Johnny on the spot, Cincinnati Reds. Congrats. It's kind of cool. Guys, I am going to probably go a little bit faster through these, just at least on camera, because I don't want to miss things, but I also don't want this break to take 4 hours. I've done that before, and it's really brutal. New York Yankees, Dylan Betances, I can never pronounce that, jersey. Clubhouse Collection. No auto, but it's Clubhouse Collection jersey, so that's nice. Let's throw that in a sleeve. And I've got top loaders. These should be the right size. Cool. It's very nice. Congrats, Yankees. So we'll try and go through the rest of these real fast, especially because I keep looking over at chat. Oh, BTW, I found out if you go to Sports Card Forum, they have a player search. You can search any player or non-sports too, and you can find tons of people who are signing autographs. I bought boxes of envelopes and $100 worth of stamps just so I can send out cards and envelopes, cards, and I bought some baseballs as well to send those out, because it literally cost me, like, some of these, it cost me 2 stamps. So go check that out. It's really cool. I also bought a digital scale. Cost me $14 for the scale. And I've probably made my money back on that just in postage. Just like times I would have put 2 stamps on something to send out, like 3 or 4 cards, and it's under 3 ounces, so I only needed 1. So Javier Baez for the Cubs, short print. Yeah, if you guys are... I don't know how many of you follow me on Twitter, but if you follow me on Twitter, or even actually here on YouTube, I do mail days all the time. I think I have like 30 or 40 outstanding autograph requests. So, you know, on average, I think, oh, that's nice. On average, every 3 or 4 days, I think I get something in. So we obviously have, if you can see it in the back, we have a hit in this pack. Okay. So that is an Aaron Judge for the Yankees, another Yankees hit. And that one is numbered to 570. Can't really see it. It's hard to tell. It's 213 out of 570. It's a nice Aaron Judge. I like that. So yeah, watch on YouTube and on Twitter. I'm always posting videos, and I'll post information sometimes about through the mail, or they call it TTM, or like my successes on those. Or also I post NPNs. Like the other day I posted an image with 2 NPNs from packs I opened, so you can send out and hopefully get free cards back. Here's a short print Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. Congrats, Red Sox. There's the rest of the pack. Sorry for anyone who's trying to see the cards really clearly. It's I want to show each card enough so that you can see I'm not trying to steal any of your cards, any of your hits, but we also got to get through them quickly, so that's a cool hit there. It's Juan Marichal. I have 2 autographs from him. He signs through the mail as well. I believe it cost me $20 for the 2 autographs for this guy. So that was really cool. And I am going to send him a ball, but my Brooks Robinson is the first ball I'm sending out. So I'm you know, doing a test run to make sure first that I didn't mess anything up with shipping or any of the logistics around it. And then afterwards, I'm going to send a few more balls out. How soon do I plan to send these out? Well, it typically takes me a day or 2 to go through these. Tomorrow being Friday, I'm going to try to get through them before Saturday morning, because it would be ideal to just take all these packages that I'm shipping out up to the post office on Saturday. So that's the plan, is to have them out Saturday. I try to leave myself a window of 3 days, maybe as many as 4, but I really try and get them done in a couple of days. So here is Juan Soto, and oh yeah, they all look like they're autographed. I freaked out for a second there. Anyway, it's Juan Soto box topper for Nationals. Congrats, Nationals. One thing I will say is the shipping labels, I do not print the shipping labels. I do them through eBay, and I know you'll get a notification as soon as I print it. I don't print the shipping labels until I'm ready to ship, because, well, partly I don't know how much shipping is going to cost. I have to figure out how many cards are in there and everything, so. Yeah, MST, I was collecting autos when I was younger, and then, you know, you have times in your life where you're like, oh, I can get $100 for my collection, I'm going to sell it. And then you regret it for years after that. So that's my story. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies, short print. So I had some autographs. I had, I can't even tell you how many Mike Schmidt rookies I had. But there was a garage sale and I got rid of them, and someone got them. And they were probably really happy about that, because I'm sure I just gave them away. I was young. It happens. Some of the box toppers are real autos. Well, so here's the thing. I did look. If it is a real auto, I would imagine, like, every time I see a real auto in a modern product, it says congratulations, you got an authentic autograph. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. That would be nice. Anyway, there's a Gleyber Torres hit for the Yankees. I did not know that. I didn't realize some of the box toppers are autographs. Have to keep an eye out for that. I've heard a couple people say that they collected during this era, and the 1970 set was the ugliest set out of all of the ones they collected back then. And I don't know. I think they're all right. This card, I did not do that as far as I know, but it has a little bump on it, which is unfortunate. This is a short print. Alex Bregman, so we can reach out to Topps about that if you want. Whoever has the Astros. Pretty much a hoarder, yeah, so am I. I have a huge collection, and it's not all sports cards. I have just a ton of. I've got newspapers, coins and paper money, just everything. Once it starts flowing out the door of my office here, my wife will probably start saying things about it. Aborted Apollo 13 mission comes home. That'll have to be randomized. Hold on. Let me go back. Which one's an in-action variant? Did I miss something, Maris fan? Which one did you see that was in-action variants that I might have missed here? I don't see any. These are all pose shots. The one with the odd... Oh. Is it? Sure is. You're right. Yeah. Absolutely it is. My apologies. I got focused on it being a short print and having a little bump on the corner. Thank you for pointing that out. Glossed right over that. You know what? That bump on the corner. I don't want it to catch on this. Yeah. That's nice. That's Astros. That's an action variant on a short print. Great catch. Sorry I missed that. To keep a closer eye on those things to make sure I don't miss any of those. That's really like at the start of this break, that's the one that I said was the easy one to see too. So here I'm eating my words on that. There's Christian Yelich for the Brewers. So this, I think it's this set, right? Has a whole Brew Crew subset, which I haven't seen yet, but made me think, wow, whoever has the Brewers, that's a good team to have, because you get a little bit better odds of hitting something like that. Yeah, I would imagine that print run's really short on that card. All the more reason to maybe reach out to Topps. So you know, whoever has the Astros, I can do that. ask them kind of what the procedure is for that. Ozzie Albies for the Braves, short print. I half wish that that the poses on these cards were I half wish that the poses on these cards were like the original poses from that era, because there were some goofy poses. I just went through a box that I bought of 50s through 70s. I'm gonna set that one aside for a sec. 50s through 70s cards, and man, some of the goofy poses that those guys were in, like, it makes me wonder about the photographers. Okay, so the hit in this is a Mike Trout for the Angels, New Age Performers. It's a cool hit. Rob, yeah, I will definitely ask. I'll ask before I ship it out, just to be sure, you know, see if there's anything that they can do, or I don't know if they're going to need the card sent to them, and if I should send it directly, or how any of that will work. So we'll figure that out. I will reach out to them directly right after this break. So here's a scratch off Justin Smoak for Toronto. And Rob, I'll contact you on eBay as well about it, just to let you know the progress. If you know whatever they respond with, so we can figure out how to proceed with that, because that's a super short print. I mean, we should figure out if they can do something if it's coming out of the pack not mint. There's Joey Votto for the Reds short print. There's another, look at that. It looks like a printing defect to me. If it's a variation, that's a really odd variation to put in the cards. It's not coming into focus, but anyway. Keep thinking I see something and having to go back. Oh God, I hope that's not intentional. That weird, like, ink, lack of ink defect type of thing. It looks like they had a problem with their printing process. I mean, that's what it looks like. And if that's intentional, that's a really weird one to do. Yeah, this video actually will automatically be posted right to YouTube, MST. UPC number on the boxing case. Yeah, I always keep the boxes and the cases around afterwards, just in case. But yeah, MST, the video will automatically go up to YouTube, and it is the video will stay on Periscope, where it's streaming to Twitter right now as well. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. So we'll be able to go back through, and that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not going to go through and, you know, talk about each player and each card, but I do at least try and show enough of the card. You can pause the video, and, you know, if there's any question, maybe there's something that you didn't get that I was supposed to send or whatever, it's possible. I'm really careful about that, making sure that I send the right cards to the right people, but you never know. So video evidence is always good. It's kind of like when you take something apart to fix it, and then you put it back together, and there's extra parts. if I have extra cards when I'm done packing stuff up, I gotta unpack stuff and figure out who missed their cards. Gum stains. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, hit my camera. I'm over here reading chat and I bumped my camera. Oh, you want to see what tigers? That's kind of hard, but we're an hour in and just getting through. We have 9 boxes left. We're just finishing the 3rd box an hour in. So, frankly, at this rate, it's going to be 4 hours if I don't do it faster than I have been. So, I don't know if you'll be able to pause. Some of it may have to be a little bit on trust. If you want to see ahead of time what you got, that might be kind of difficult to do. If you have any questions afterwards and you want to go back through the video and kind of audit it, that's probably possible. George Springer, short print for the Astros. I really wish I could do these a little bit more thorough, but like I said, I had a couple of breaks that one of them took 4 hours. Well, not 4. It was 2.5 hours or something. I don't know. It was a long time because I spent so much time looking at every card, and that's one of the reasons I bought a box for myself to go through, to make sure that I could spend a little bit of time going through what the cards look like. So there's another refractor, Trey Turner for the Nationals. And that one's going to be numbered 570. 537 out of 570. So that's cool. Plus, when we get that 1/1 clubhouse auto, there's going to be in this case, who knows? We'll have to take some time and drool over it. Oh, you're looking for any special cards. So, yeah, we can go back through and recap. So there's a runner-up to SWAT supremacy flashback. That's Joe Torre for St. Louis Cardinals. I'm trying to catch up with chat too. That's probably taken up a third of my time, is just trying to make sure I don't miss anything from you guys. But one of the reasons I'm going through the backs is to catch any of the short prints too. So we've got 2 of them here, Astros and Twins. We've got Rookie Stars. That is, yeah, number 400. I don't know if that's actually a short print. That's 400. But and then we've got Jose Barrios for the Twins. What are you saying? So not now, of course, on MST. Finding out what hits you got for the Tigers. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, that's nice. So there's Willie McCovey flashbacks for what is that for? It's Giants, right? Torrey sideburns. One of the things I do after the break too is, as I'm organizing the cards, I go through them a little bit more slowly, just to double check things. And if there's any question about the variations, I look at the number on the bottom. That is the telltale. It's kind of hard, you can't really see it, but there's a number at the tiny print at the bottom. And if it's different from the rest of them, then it's going to be one of the variations. So that's like above or after, if everything else fails. There's a Chris Bryant short print for the Cubs. Well, there's a congratulations right there. So let's do that real quick. That is Zach Greinke for the Diamondbacks. That's cool. Oh yeah, and Diamondbacks. Nobody bought the Diamondbacks, so I guess that's my hit again. Let me move some of these hits over just to make a little bit of room. Sorry guys. Let's take just a second. I'll move those in a second too. House hit, yeah. I kind of wished I kept the Tigers because for those who don't know, I'm doing a project called the Million Tiger Cards project. 1 million Tiger cards. So the idea is trying to collect 1 million Tiger cards, including duplicates and stuff. But so I'm trying to actually collect a bunch of those, and it would have been nice if the one that didn't sell was the Tigers, but oh well. Colorado Rockies. Maybe we'll get a really good hit for the Tigers for someone. Trevor Story. Nice. All right. So there's a short print Alex Bregman for the Astros. So many variations out these days. It's like you get that fear of okay, MSD. Sounds good. You get that fear of missing something. And I know I'm going to miss something at some point in here. I think every break there's been one or two like variations that I might have missed. Freddie Freeman. That's the black border. It's a nice hit for the Braves. Cool. There's the Tigers. Probably gonna end up with a few of those. I would say out of a box I didn't have any. I don't think I had any duplicates out of the one box. Move these. But out of a case, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think you're going to end up with some duplicates here. Oh yeah, Rob. Yeah, I'm not keeping any, well, okay. Let me take it back. I'm keeping the cards from the teams that didn't sell, but otherwise, I don't keep any cards out of this stuff. Every card base, man, if I miss something, that's my fault. You'll still get it. It just means that it didn't get, you know, sleeved up or whatever right away or set aside right away. So, oh, come on. I hate when they open like this. I don't want to damage this card. All right. So this is a 1970 buyback card. Felix Milan. That was for Atlanta. Yeah, you get all your hits, all your base cards, everything with your team on it. You will get. I ship it all out. It's a lot of stuff to ship, and it takes a long time to go through. That's why I give myself a couple days for it. But absolutely, everything's going out. Justin Smoke for the Blue Jays. It's got a little kind of line across the middle of it. It's hard to tell there. Sometimes you get cards that have, you know, coming off the printing press, they come out like that. It's just the way it is sometimes, I guess. Let me do a little bit more cleanup here, guys. I'm gonna make sure these cards get put away properly so nothing happens to them. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking. You mean a complete base set of your team? I imagine you would come away from this break with that. I mean, nothing like that could be guaranteed exactly, but I would imagine that would be the case. So there's a Reggie Jackson for the Angels. Flashback. Oops. Yeah, so like this is weird. There's cards that come out of the box, right out of the pack like that. There's a little bit of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. It's not much. I'm picky when I see stuff like that. It's not a whole lot to see there, but I get picky about those things. No short prints in this, no variations that I can see. Only 9 Tigers, yeah. I kind of like these, which one was that's the short print right there, Adam Jones for the Orioles. I kind of like these, where'd it go? These ALCS photos. Those are nice too. There's the hit for this pack, Christian Yelich for the Brewers. You guys get into any other Heritage breaks? Or is this the first one for you for this year's product? Curious how people did on any other breaks, if you were in any. Is it Nomar Mazara for the Rangers short print? So JD Martinez for the Red Sox, New Age Performers. Were you part of that break at all, MST? Or did you at least see any really sick hits out of that one? Oh, Harper Phillies cards, yeah. I heard about that. Curious what the first product will be that he's got a Phillies jersey on. So there is the hit out of that pack is Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs, scratch off. K-Line Supers. Oh, nice. Yeah, Al Kaline signed for me too. I was going to send him a ball, but he expressly does not sign baseballs through the mail. He won't do it. So I didn't send him one. But I got a couple of cards signed from him through the mail. Cost me about $1 in postage. So that's kind of nice. K-Line Supers. Nice. There's the World Series Champions card. I don't know why, but I swear I saw one of these going for a bunch of money on eBay. Card number 1. I don't know if that's like a super short print. But I'll tell you what, I will err on the side of caution anyway, so we'll sleeve it up, because I swear I saw someone selling one of these for a lot of money, and I'm fine with looking stupid if this card's worth 12 cents. I'm okay with that. Because if it's worth a bunch of money, at least it's protected. So. Does anyone know about that? The card number 1? Is there something to that, or did I imagine that someone was selling it for a ton of cash on eBay? Or maybe it's one of those auctions where someone just tries to get a bunch of money for something that's not worth it. Justin Verlander for the Astros, short print. Someone mentioned there was color variation. Team is in black and white. I never saw it. Well, I thought the one I saw, the team was in color, but maybe I'm misremembering that. Maybe it was in black and white. I'm going to have to look that up. I sleeved it up either way. You never know. We'll figure it out later. There's a news flashbacks. We'll random that later. Let me pull these packs out so I can get to them. That just looks weird, the green lettering on that. It looks like it should be a variation, but it's not mentioned as one. I'm going to set it aside. I don't think it is, but Ghost Riders. You know, some of the people, the site I was telling you about, Sports Card Forum, some of the people report back that some of the signatures they get back are machined or stamped or whatever signatures. They're not real signatures, which is unfortunate. Justin Verlander for the Astros. I mean, that'd be a little bit upsetting to me. They don't have to sign an autograph for you. But it does kind of suck when you get your card back and it's got a stamp auto that it's not worth anything. Or yeah, secretary signing. Yeah, I've heard of that too. Yeah, that's why I don't mind for some of the Hall of Famers throwing $5 or $10 in, because I have a pretty good idea that it's actually them signing it versus like a secretary or something like that. Some of the older guys, I'm pretty sure I'm sending the cards right to their apartment. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers short print. Which is, it's kind of weird to me. Like, I don't think I'd give out my home address like that. But I think some of them do. Auto pen, that's what it's called. Auto pen. I would hate that. I don't think I've gotten any auto pens. It doesn't look like it so far anyway. There's a super short print again, guys. So we'll set that down so we're not manhandling this card. Yankees, Aaron Judge. No problem with the corners this time, guys. Before I jinx it, let's put this card away. Congrats, Yankees, on that super short print. It's awesome. Aaron Judge. It's very nice. Very nice card. Congrats again, Yankees. It's awesome. Now we can look at the rest of these cards real fast. Yeah, that is a good hit. I love that. It's an awesome hit for this box. You know, I just found out that every month there's a show, like five or 6 miles away from me. Not very far at all. So I'm gonna have to get out there next month. It's like on one Saturday every month, and they bring out. This is a short print of Franmil Reyes for the Padres. They bring out retired and current Tigers players. So I'll have to get out there, and of course they're charging, you know, anywhere from, I think the cheapest I saw was $15 up to $50 or something for an autograph, depending on who it is. But it'd still be cool to like meet the it would be worth it, I think, to go meet the player in person and get that autograph. That'd be kind of cool. So that is, what is that card? Oh, all right, here's our first autograph. Does not say, well, I mean, it appears to be a real autograph. Yeah, that's real. You can see where the pen indented in the card. So that's for Toronto. Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Congratulations on getting the first, well, other than the redemption, the first real auto out of the box. Where is that? It's in, are you in Michigan, MST? It's in Troy, but they have another one that's much farther away from me. That's a very nice auto. Cool. So, yeah, I used to go at the mall near my house. They used to have a show every month. And I used to go when I was young out in Arizona. And I haven't been since I've been like a legit adult. So, oh yeah, MST, that's why I set that card aside. Let me pull that back out so people can see. Topps ROA DJA. ROA is for Real One Auto. Oh, you're in Clawson. Yeah, I'm your neighbor, MST. Clawson was where I moved when I first got out here about 7 years ago, and now I'm in Royal Oak. But I ship everything from Clawson, so your cards, if you want them faster, maybe I can just meet you somewhere and give them to you and refund your shipping or something. Let's talk after, we'll figure it out. Troy used to host the national convention. I didn't know that. I mean, I forget what it's like some card shop, I think, that's hosting this thing every month, and it's not, doesn't seem like a big event, but it's like 30 tables or something. Nothing super huge, But I haven't checked it out yet. I'll have to go check it out. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs, short print. Oh yeah, training. Yeah, my wife was talking about that. I love my wife. She's like, oh, you know, you're trying to get autos all the time. You should go to spring training. And that is not a bad idea. If I want to get some Tigers autos. Or, well, really, you can get other people too, I guess, can't you? So I may have to go out to some spring training games. Yeah, MST, we'll talk after, because you want to find out about your Tigers hits anyway, so we should talk after the break. Just, I don't know if you're on, if you follow on Twitter or whatever, you want to hit me up that way or something. So we've got Paul DeJong, Cardinals, short print. Gibraltar Trade Center. Yeah, I hadn't even heard of that before I moved out here. What did you sign up for on Facebook? There's a Blake Snell, New Age Performers for Tampa Bay, which I believe is also a house hit, as we say. Move these over. I have a whole other desk here that is my card stack staging, where I'm putting all these out of the way. My page on Facebook. Uh-oh, which page? I don't believe I set up the page for this yet. I don't know, sometimes I'm up really late doing this stuff. Maybe I started it. Let's see what our box topper is. Man, it took a while to get through that box. Sorry guys, these are taking forever. This is actually the one that I got out of my box. Bob Gibson. For the Cardinals. See if we can get through this box a little quicker than the last few. What was the page called, MST? I'm curious now. Maybe it has a similar name. Starlin Castro from Marlins, short print. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, MST. No big deal. I've been meaning to set that up. I'm just trying to kind of focus on one thing at a time. Like, for example, I got Twitter going, and that seems to be going pretty well now. And so then the next step is I need subscribers on YouTube. I'd love to have an actual YouTube name that I could send people to. So here's a hit for this box. Starling Marte for the Pirates Clubhouse Collection. Nice black jersey swatch. What am I doing? That's a small one. We need a thick card sleeve for this. It's like a crime if I cram it into the small one. And guys, give me a half a second here to go into my supply bin. Here we go. These should do. I buy these things by the hundreds. Set that over there. Because I use them, I'm pretty adamant about putting things into sleeves and holders, so keep all these together. Okay. Alright, sorry about that small diversion. Wasn't exactly sure how many jerseys we're going to hit out of this product. Think we got any hits in that one? These are 120. 120 point. I have some 180 and stuff too, but 120 point fit those just fine. Card Warehouse breaks. Oh, doesn't look like it has content. Yeah, that's probably me. There's a news flashback for the Supremes. We'll have to randomize that one. Yeah, that might actually be me, so that's cool. I'll double check that. If it is me, I'll have content on there, so you'll know for sure. I'll put something up tonight or whatever. So there's a Chris Davis for the Athletics. Oops. There's another news flashback, Venera 7. Randomize that later. Let's go through these real quick. Yeah, Facebook is another place I want to get everything set up. And I may set it up also so that the videos stream through there as well. Right now they're streaming through Breakers TV, which I don't think anyone actually goes on and watches them there. For me anyway. Anthony Rizzo short print for the Cubs. And then it's streaming simultaneously through YouTube and through Twitter via Periscope. So just trying to make sure I cover all the bases with this stuff. No hits there. I don't know if you guys caught, I probably shouldn't bring it up. I don't know if you guys caught my Donruss optic break, but it was brutal. It was so bad. It was 2016 products, so the cards had been sitting in a warehouse for, a couple years. And yeah, YouTube, I did notice YouTube actually does better with the quality. There's a short print, Eric Hosmer for the Padres. YouTube has better quality than Periscope for some reason. But anyway, the optic break, that was so horrible because all the cards, because they'd been sitting around for so long, they stuck together. Every card stuck together. So I'm trying to be careful with the cards. It took 4 hours. 4+ hours to get through that whole break, and it got to the point where I was just skipping to the middle of each pack for the hit and then stacking the other cards aside, and at the very end I had to go through all of the cards and pull them apart just so I can show them. That took an extra like 2 hours. Just so I could show people, you know, these are the actual cards that got pulled. Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. So if you guys want to know my dedication to you know, showing honestly what cards are in the case, go back and look at that video, that horrendous video. I have a question out to Panini about that, about a couple of the autos were not great because of it. It was really unfortunate. I think we had like 5 autos. 2 of them had visible problems because of it. Yeah, VTW. That was the issue, the autos. And one of them was it was the San Diego Chicken numbered to 5 green auto, and that was really unfortunate that auto came back with a little bit of problem. I still sent the auto out, but I'm still talking to Panini through my distributor. So there's a Kyle Tucker. What is that? What it says action. Okay, so this is weird. Let me set those down for a second. This one on the back, it says action. You can't see it. Take my word for it. Under the number here, it says action. But that is not an action. That's a pose shot. So I wonder if that's like a unintentional error on their part. Not really sure, but we'll sleeve that one up. Because if it's supposed to be an action shot, it's a super short print anyway. If it's an error, it's a super short print also. So anyway, that is for the Astros. Let's make sure it's in there. Okay. Oh, rookie action. Oh, well, okay. Now I've learned. Thank you. I didn't know that. I did. I will say, guys, I do take time to go through the checklist, and I try to educate myself on this, but I haven't had time to watch all the breaks and really be familiar with all of the nuances on some of these things. So that's all they actually get. Maybe because not all the rookies have action shots to choose from, I guess. There's a Steve Carlton for St. Louis. Flashback. Yeah, so I guess like the action variations, maybe you can't always see them from the front unless you're familiar with every single one. You know, if you know that's a rookie. This card's shifted in here. Pack feels weird. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had more time to watch some of the breaks and see a little bit more about them. So there's a Max Scherzer for the Nationals hit. There's a lot of these. There was one, they had the edge of someone's arm or something was on the outside of the border, which is like a super short print. Forget who that was. It's 400, that rookie. There's 430. That's the hit. Right? So there is an Ohtani short print for the Angels. We'll sleeve it up because it's Ohtani. I mean, the rest of them will get sleeved anyway, but we'll do that one right now. Cool hit, Angels. Too bad that's not a variation, but that's alright. There's still a few boxes. There's still a lot of boxes. Holy cow. Right after Ohtani, there's a Juan Soto. There's Juan Soto for the Nationals. New Age Performers. Nice. Which one haven't you seen? The Juan Soto or the Ohtani? There's Miles Mikolas for the Cardinals, short print. Oh, the arm out of the frame. I don't remember where I saw that. It might have been, I think there was a Beckett article where they wrote about all these that I was looking at, and it might have been on there. I just don't remember. But it was, so up at the top corner, there's like, I think it was his elbow or the bat, or I don't remember what, was on the other side of the white line. Such a weird variation. And then, you know, some of these are one out of every 11,000 packs. Some of these variations, it's just wild. So when you see one, it's like you get more excited than you would about an auto in some cases. There's Doc Gordon for the Mariners, short print. And that one, I don't know if there's a thing on the back of it either. I think you just have to notice it. Oh, there's a real one. We'll see who that is in a second here. Just get these out of the way. All right. This is a, oh, this is not a real one. What is this one? Just a Brandon Crawford Giants. THC. This is out of $9.99. I forget what the THC ones were. Like the Hit Club or something like that. Nice hit for the Giants. Oh, the French are 1.5 per case, huh? Okay, well maybe we'll hit one of those. And there's a hit for that pack is a Robinson Cano for Seattle. Scratch off. Oh, it's standard chrome. Okay. Like I said, there's so many variations and my memory's so horrible. There is a New Age Performers Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Nice hit. Oh, sorry guys. We want to go through these real quick and see them. There's your Matt Boyd. Got several of those. I was in a break the other day where I got several Matt Boyds. I do breaks, but I also buy into a bunch of breaks too. I didn't think I would have so much fun watching someone else open cards for me. But it is nice to see your hits, and it's a lot better than paying for a whole case by myself. Carlos Correa, short print for the Astros. Let me move these over. It's one of the problems with breaking a product like this that has so many cards in it is you run out of room to put them all. And I had a 5,000 count box, but I have since filled that up with other stuff, so I need to buy some new ones. Here's another buyback. These cards are a lot thinner than the new cards, newer era cards, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful opening these. I don't want to bend or crease the card. Come on now. There we go. Bob Berta for the Giants. It's nice Giants buyback. All these have fuzzy corners. I mean, I guess they're not going to unslab a PSA 10 card if they could even find one of every player, so it is what it is. Still not bad condition for a 1970 card. Keep throwing these things into my trash can, and they keep not making it in the trash can because the trash can is pretty full. There's your Bryce Harper short print for the Nationals. Nationals have some decent hits. Oh, yeah. Those buybacks are fun, but yeah, I kind of don't really expect the top quality cards in those buybacks. At least they are unique though, so I mean, that being the stamped buyback, even if it's not centered, it's still the population. If you got it graded and it came back like an 8 or 6 or whatever, the population for that is still going to be super low because nobody else has those. I mean, there's only a select number of them that got bought back, right? I wonder if that technically makes them kind of like a 1 of 1. If they only bought one of them, I don't know how many of each card they bought. I should look that up. I'm interested in finding that out. There's another congratulations card. Let's look at these real fast. Okay. Ben Zobrist for Chicago Cubs. Clubhouse Collection jersey. Nice hit for the Cubs. Yeah, you asked about the points on these. The only reason I have to tap it to get it down is because the sleeves, I'm using thick sleeves, so they don't pinch the card too much. And the sleeves kind of grab onto the side of the case, the top loader a little bit. But I have a giant bin full of these top loaders. I just bought, I think, 200 more of the regular top loaders for autographs and whatnot, because I go through them pretty quickly. But I have every size of top loader. In fact, I don't anticipate any books out of anything I'm breaking soon, but yeah, Cubs and Yankees both have done, and Nationals. I think all three have done fairly well here. I don't anticipate books in anything I'm breaking. You know, I'm not holding my breath anyway for it. Anything I'm breaking real soon, but I bought some top loaders and sleeves to put books in too, just in case. Just in case. It's one of those things where I don't want to leave a card lying on or around on my desk, or have to be real creative about how to store it for somebody. especially if I have to ship it out. I'd rather just do it the right way before it goes in the mail. Joe Ramirez for the Indians, short print. One thing I do love about these Topps 70 design is separating out the teams is going to be super easy on this one, so it should go a lot faster than it normally takes me, which will be great for me anyway. Well, great also because it'll all but guarantee that I'll get these cards in the mail Saturday. We're doing horrible on time, guys. Halfway through the case only. We'll get there, but it's trying to get through it without missing variations. Christian Yelich for the Brewers. On that that 2016 optic break, there was one guy who stayed the whole break, and man, I commend him. That was a feat in its own right, just to stick around through the whole thing. Carlos Martinez for the Cardinals, short print. Shout out to all the other people who are watching and not chatting. I'm sure there's a few people watching and saying, hey, just shut up and open the cards. But welcome. I hope you're subscribed and watching for more breaks. I do have a reservation on Tribute case, so that'll be fun, but that's a little ways out still. And I'm going to find some stuff to break in between. There's Blake Snell for the Rays. I think that is my hit, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's my hit. House hit. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these Rays and Diamondbacks cards. I'll have to find someone to trade for some Tigers stuff, I guess. I have that card. And there's your short print, Buster Posey for the Giants. I really want to see well, we got a Clubhouse Auto redemption, but I really want to see in my hands, gets shipped to someone on Saturday, Clubhouse Auto. Maybe one of those red inks. Giancarlo Stanton, short print for the Yankees. Like I said, Yankees are hitting them. Yeah, I figured some people might be glad it moved to Thursday. Like Friday, some people might be able to stay up later, but because you're not going to work maybe the next day. But also, like, people want to go out on Friday nights, and people want to get their cards in their hands. Some people want to get their hits and sell them. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners, short print. And I totally understand that. So as soon as I found out that the case was going to be here, I tracked that pretty closely. As soon as I figured out it was going to be here today, I said, let's get this done on Thursday and not wait the extra day. So news flashbacks, that's the hit for this pack, guys. EPA gets its start. I already have one of those. We'll random that. Yeah, whenever I can do the break sooner, I will absolutely try and do that. I hate to. There's a Chris Davis Athletics short print. I hate to pay for a case and then have to wait a while for it to hit. In fact, that USA Stars and Stripes case, that's why I'm going to be breaking it next week. I'm way undersold on that. There's not enough players selling. So I think most of that case is going to be house hits, and it was not a cheap case when I bought it. But I also have, some people bought a little while ago on that. I don't want to make people wait any longer, so let's get that case out of inventory and crack it open. I don't think we had any hits in this one. Where else to go? Oh, I got nowhere else to go, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are, I've mentioned them in one of my other breaks before. If you're familiar with vintage breaks, I spent a bunch of money on vintage breaks. There's Justin Verlander for the Astros hit. Anyway, those guys will break cards for like packs and boxes and stuff for 4.5 hours. And I'm not in all those breaks, but man, like, if you don't know when your pieces, when your pack or whatever is going to hit in that 4-hour window, you're just kind of watching that 4 hours. It's a lot of times I don't even watch the whole time. I'll just pick up on it the next day and see where mine fell, skim through the videos, because that's a lot of video to watch. The leaders cards. Yeah, so I should mention that. So yeah, anything with more than one team on it is going to get randomed between the teams. The ones with no teams on them will get randomed between all of the teams. So that's the way we do that to try and be as fair as possible. Always open to feedback if there's a better way or someone doesn't like that, but that's what we'll try and do. Javier Baez for the Cubs again. Yeah, the rookies ones I think are all. There's a Scooter Gennett for the Reds. Short print. The rookies ones are all the same team if I recall. So those are easy. They just go out to whoever has a team. Yeah, yeah, Rob. I absolutely I can't do a break that takes this long and then not do a recap of some kind at the end. And I'll tell you, the actual hits, there's so many of them. A recap alone, a recap would take a long time on its own. If I go through every individual card, so I'm gonna have to kind of skim those, I think. But the bigger hits, I'll definitely go through each of those. There's a scratch off Freddie Freeman for Atlanta. We're almost done with box 6. We can get over that hump. This is a Tom Seaver flashback. Tom Seaver for the Mets, flashback card. Yeah, so like the ERA leaders, that's got Mets, Nationals, and Phillies. So that would random between those 3 teams. I may have to do those in a separate video, just because there's a lot of them. I'm going to have to go find them all and then randomize them all. It's just going to take a really long time to do all that. So I want to make that, at least on video, as efficient as possible. There's a Will Myers for the Padres short print. Just big hit auto and relic. Yeah, low number. Yeah, it's serial stuff. Yep, that's what I'm going to try and focus on when I do a recap. But yeah, those randoms, I'm going to have to go back through the randoms and do that. That's going to have to be a separate video, I think, so that so that the recap can be truly at the end of this video, so you can just, for anyone who wasn't watching from the beginning, can just jump to the end. And then, although I can actually put a timestamp in the video description too, but then the randoms will be a different video for anyone who wants to actually watch it. They're not expensive cards, super valuable cards, I don't think, anyway, but Christopher Lee Bryant for the Cubs. That is not a real auto. It's another nice Cubs hit. I like the box toppers. There's a slight logistical problem with card storage on those, like how you're going to store them, but they are nice. And it's you know, as an all-around collector, I really like those unique pieces too. Something that stands out and is a little different, so I'm sure those are a treat for collectors as well. So there's a Bob Gibson flashback for the Cardinals. There's a good one. Set that aside for a second. Okay, here's our hit for that pack. Short print Altuve. And it's the action variation. So it's a very nice hit for the Astros. Congrats, Astros. Why is there debris in that? Deal with that later. There's like cardboard particles or something in that top loader. It's a nice hit for the Astros. I'm just going to throw that top loader off to the side so I don't use it. I always like when I see that high number card and it's got the variation under the number. Cleveland Indians, Jose Ramirez. Whoever has the Cubs, Yankees, and Nationals, are you on right now and watching? Curious if they're gonna see these as they come up or in the recap. Chris Sale for the Red Sox. Short print. What I will do, guys, also is if there's some kind of hit that I miss, like, God forbid, I miss like a uniform variation hit or something, I'll absolutely let you know. Before, someone asked me about this too, like if there's a super hit that you get, I'm going to reach out to you and ask if you want insurance, or a lot of times I'll just insure it. You know, it's like a couple dollars to insure something, so I'll just do that for you if it feels like it's warranted for whatever card you got. But if I come across something when I'm sorting the cards out that I missed while we're breaking them here, that is like some kind of a super hit, I will definitely reach out to you and let you know as soon as I find it and confirm it, and make sure that you're aware it's coming. There's a Trevor Bauer for the Indians short print. As always, I am sorry that these are taking a little while to get through. There's just there's a lot here, and I'm trying to make sure that I at least give you a glimpse of each card and try not to miss any hits. Jesus Aguilar for the Brewers, short prints. Now we're making our way through box 7. There's your autograph. I think that's an auto. Well, is it an auto? Yeah, that's an autograph. We'll see who that is in just a second. Alright, who do we have? Colby Allard for the Braves. I just caught that it says top certified autograph issue at the bottom too. Didn't realize. Alright, congrats Braves. Second on-card auto in the box other than that redemption. Anne-Marie, we did pull a Soto, not an autograph though. It was just a New Age Performers. I'm glad you stuck around, Anne-Marie. I'm trying to show all the cards, but I'm also trying to be quick about it. So I hope there's a happy medium that I'm finding my way to along the way here. Thanks for sticking around, too. There's Trevor Story, New Age Relics for the Rockies. So flashbacks, Rod Carew for the Twins. Is that Twins or no? It says Royals on the back. We'll have to double check that that card. Thanks, Emery. I wish it were faster, to be honest, because it feels brutal going through all these, spending so much time going through all these, but you know, what are you going to do when there's that many cards in here and that many variations to look for? So here's a short print of Lourdes Gurriel Jr. for the Blue Jays. And you guys saw I set a card aside over here. We'll get to that in a second. It's that number 1 card again that I had a question about earlier. This one's also color. I don't think that can be like a really short, super short print. But again, I swear I saw one on eBay for a bunch of money, so I'm just going to protect it all the same. Set it aside. Worst case, you get an extra penny sleeve when it ships out. There's another chrome. See who that is in a second. Alright, and number 999 like the last one, Sean Manaea for the Athletics. Yeah, I don't know, BTW. That's I don't know. We'll find out. I'll double check the checklist and stuff. Any that I'm unsure about, I always double check on before anything ships out, just to be 100% sure. JD Martinez for the Red Sox, New Age Performers. There's Edwin Diaz, short print for the Mets. Oh, it's a flip stock. Right, okay. Yeah, I was a little confused when I saw that there's flip stock variations, how those are identified and what that means. I think I'm a little unclear on that still, but thanks for looking that up. I was curious about that. How much was that going for? Do you remember? Number to 5. Oh, never mind. I know what the flip stock is. I forget how much that was going for, but it's stuck in my mind as something to look out for. And there is your New Age Performers, Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Well, maybe we can get something numbered to 5 out of this box, or numbered to 1. That would be okay too. Max Scherzer short print for the Nationals. $9.99. Wow. I don't think it was near that when I saw it. There's a lot of cash for a card. We got another scratch off. This time for Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Card number 499, Aaron Judge, short print for the Yankees. For those who may have come in late, or you didn't catch it the first time, some of these things like short prints and whatever that I am setting aside, they all get sleeved before they get sent out. I am just trying to be brief in this video, so I am not sleeving up every hit as I come across it, but every hit will be sleeved. That includes all the New Age Performers. Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees, black border. And some of these that are a little bit more rare for me to come across, I am sleeving as I go, just to make sure. And Yankees are killing it today. Yankees, Cubs. I think we had a good number of Nationals hits too. There's another news flashback. That one is, let's show it, Earth Day festivities sprout in the United States. Buy now or best offer. Man. I got a couple of things that I pulled out of my box, and I just threw them up for 90. No, I threw them up for a penny. I threw up my 2 variations for a penny, I think. because there is no value on them until someone comes along and buys it, right? They're worth what someone's willing to pay. So I figure I'm going to start them at a penny, and whatever they're worth, someone's going to pay that. We got a Phillies Jake Arrieta for short print. That said, I think mine are still at like $1 and $1.25 are the bids on them. So if you're interested, go to my eBay store and check it out. If I have a whatever short prints I have out of the two teams I have held back here, I will probably do the same thing. List them for a penny. Start them at a penny anyway. Oh yeah, how do you list a card and say it's numbered to 5 and not show the numbering? Like I take a zoom in. If you look at my if you do this eBay search for Goose Gossage Archives Gold Foil, you'll see my card I listed today. I take a close-up photo of the numbering when it's a short numbering like that. People want to see that. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Box topper. Let's pull all these packs out. Guys, this is box 8. We're getting there. Oh man. It's bedtime already. The short prints back here. Shin Soo Choo. Say that fast 5 times. It's our short print for the pack. There are definitely a bunch of cards in here that I'm like, oh, I've seen that one 7 times. There's a hit. Let's look at the base first. And our hit is Salvador Perez for the Royals. Nice jersey hit, Clubhouse Collection. Get a 130 for it. Congrats, Royals. Got one of the Clubhouse Collections. Oh, so, man, I wait till way in the middle of the video to talk about this. So, I almost forgot to mention, I am having a contest for YouTube subscribers, trying to get to 100 subscribers. The prize, there will be 5 prizes, 5 winners. Will each get 2 packs, and you get to pick from what I have in inventory. And if you didn't see on what I posted on Twitter recently, I just bought $700 worth of packs to use mostly for giveaways. I opened a few because I collect cards and I can't help myself. But there's some really nice cards. I got Archives. That's actually what I pulled the 101 out of. So maybe not any other hits in that box, but I bought a bunch of boxes of cards. So I have contests on Twitter to ask what kind of packs would you want to win, and just, you know, answering and participating in that contest, you can win packs. And then I've got the contest on YouTube where I'm going to pick 5 winners, five of my subscribers who will win. And I think you have to comment on the video that I posted about that contest, I think is the rule I made. TJ Realmuto for the Marlins, short print. So anyway, yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And follow me on Twitter, CW Breaks, because I am giving away stuff all the time. Oh, and out of the 5 people who win the packs, I'm going to pick one of those 5 people at random also. And that person who gets picked out of those 5 people will also get this $10 bill along with their 2 packs in case the pack they really want isn't in my inventory, and then they can go buy it. Alex Bregman for the Astros New Age Performers hit. So yeah, I always have contests going, so watch out for that, and subscribe on YouTube to be a part of that. I'll probably get some eBay contests going as well to drum up sales a little bit better, but we'll see. They'll be in the near future. I just like giving stuff away, really. I mean, that's part of the motivation anyway. No hits in that one that I could see. So our short print in this pack is Trey Turner for the Nationals. So guys, while I'm opening these, I'll tell you a little story. I saw, I think it's Jabs Family is what it's called on YouTube. They're pretty popular with going out and finding stuff at flea markets and whatnot. Anyway, they found this Mickey Mantle autographed hat, and all the comments in the video, there's a Kenley Jansen for the Dodgers short print. All the comments in the video are pointing out that the hat was made after Mickey Mantle passed away, and there's no way that can be an authentic autograph, and the company name on there that authenticated it traces back to an auto dealership, not autograph, used cars. Maybe used. It might be new. Anyway, it's just it was tough to watch. Tough to watch. They paid $200 for the hat because they were seeing them sell on, similar ones sell on eBay for $900. And it turns out that it seems like that hat is, the autograph on the hat is completely fake. But that's what, people are saying too, is that there were just tons of fake autographs that flooded the market some time back. So especially the old timers, it's really hard to be 100% sure about an autograph unless it's verified by like PSA or something. So there's a Shohei Ohtani New Age Performers hit for the Angels. Yeah, that is pretty tough. I laughed a little, but at the same time I was kind of like, oh, that's rough. I would hate if I did that. And I've bought autographs that could be, who knows. So it's possible that I've had one too like that. There's a Red Sox. It's not the flip card, though. I'm going to stop sleeving up everyone I see like a goofball. I have no regrets, though, because if there's a card that might have some value, I want to be extra careful at least. 30 for 30 on fake autographs. So that 30 for 30, thanks for linking that. That's what a lot of people were actually, a few people were actually pointing out, that 30 for 30. They were talking about it. No one linked to it. So I'm glad you linked to it. There's Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees short print. I always butcher his name so bad. Yeah, I want to watch that 30 for 30. Apparently, this whole investigation got, from what they were saying anyway, got kicked off because, who was it, Mark Grace or someone? No, McGuire, I think, got contacted by the FBI about some autographs that were turning up. And they were asking him, hey, did you sign these? And it was under suspicion because he very rarely signed. All right, so here's a oh, not an auto, sorry, D. Gordon Chrome, number to 999, 703 out of 999 for the Mariners. Yeah, there was someone, I don't know if you mentioned it up above. I'm having a hard time being quick about this and reading every line of the chat, but there was someone, a specific person, I guess, who was just flooding the market with autographs and getting away with it. Miguel Andujar, New Age Performers for New York Yankees. Oh, sorry guys, totally just glazed over those. We'll go through those. Oh, McGuire saw his fakes and decided to help. Well, that's cool of him. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to sign, you don't sign. It's up to the player, right? Nobody has to sign autographs. They do that as favors for the fans. So it's cool of them to help out. There's the Beatles news flashback. Keep throwing packs in my trash and they keep landing on my feet. There's 401. So here's our short print Francisco Lindor for the Indians. There's the Tigers again. It is 11:30 here. Someone at work is messaging me. I think that is gonna have to wait a minute. It's not critical though. So there's that. Alright, our short print in this pack is Brandon Crawford for the Giants. Yeah, I did think about, so I'm sending all these things out through the mail for autographs, and I'm like, they're for my personal collection, but I'm also probably going to at least select a few of them to send out for authentication with PSA. Probably PSA, I'm not sure. There's a scratch off. Scratch off is Buster Posey for San Francisco Giants. I have a Nolan Ryan ball, autograph ball, that my wife got me for Christmas one year. I love that. And it has authentication, but I don't really care that much because I'm never going to sell it, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Maybe when I die and pass it on, it'll matter to someone else that it's authenticated. You start at 7 a.m. I am sorry. Yeah, I have to get an early start tomorrow too. Hopefully at least we won't have to shovel snow in the morning. So there's that. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. New Age Performers. That's a hit of that pack. We're almost through this box. I thought about going out and buying some autos from some of those, and some I may still do, like people who aren't around anymore. But there really is something to getting it from the. There's a Hank Aaron flashback. There is something to getting that auto in the mail straight from the player. It's kind of awesome. I love that. That's why I'm kind of, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of right now sending out, for the baseballs anyway, I'm sending them out to some of the older Hall of Famers, just because I don't know how long, you know, not only how long are they going to be around, but also how long are they going to, oh, there's an Acuna Jr. short print. Not only how long are they going to be around, but also how long are they going to be able to sign. Like, you know, there's some people that reportedly don't sign anymore. They just said, well, I'm having a real hard time signing things anymore. So, I'll show you that short print. Ronald Acuna Jr. It's the only one of his we hit so far. Nice hit, Braves. Yeah, a few days with no snow would be awesome. You have a Nolan Ryan ball too, huh? I like it. It's one of the prizes of my collection, and I have a lot in my Nolan Ryan collection. A lot of stuff. I am running out of places to put cards, so here's what we're going to do. We do have room in this box, so I'll put these away in the box. And then we're just going to have to deal with stacks here. Alright. Box 9, guys. Box 9. And these 1970 cards, these buybacks feel so flimsy in this packaging. Yeah, here you go, talking about the centering. Also, I wasn't paying a ton of attention, but I don't think there's any, like, Hall of Famers coming out of these either. There's a Tigers, though. 50th anniversary buyback, Fred Lasher. So there you go. And Miggy Superfractor, yeah, we'll see. See what we can do. I gotta turn these around so I can grab them faster. You get anything that says Tigers on it? Tigers is your team, right? So anything that says Tigers, any of the Tigers cards, yeah. News flashback, Nixon meets the King. Yeah, like I said, there isn't one card that I'm keeping out of this case. Everything gets shipped out. I will protect them as best as I can, both before and in transit for shipping. There's a Blake Snell short print for the Rays. The only thing that will remain in my possession is the two teams that did not sell, the Diamondbacks and Rays. So anything for those. And the trash. I get to keep all this trash. At least for another week, because today was trash day. There's John Lester for the Cubs short print. Should have some music going in the background or something, but then YouTube would pull my video for copyright violations or some such thing. I've had that happen where I have a video with background music, and YouTube has an algorithm. I had one where I actually reached out to the band that made the song, and they approved it. There's a Mike Trout for the Angels, New Age Performers hit. And but the algorithm doesn't care, and the algorithm caught the track on my video. Gotta wonder how much computing power they have going that it's going through every video and catching those things. It's insane. There's a Garrett Cole for the Astros short print. At least it does seem like there's a short print every, I don't know what, 2 or 3 packs, it seems like. So you do have some okay odds if you buy a team in a break anyway. You have okay odds of getting your player that you're looking for. Let's go through these real quick, and then we'll take a look at that hit. Okay, the hit is Wil Myers. Bat. This is our first bat, guys. If I recall correctly, for the Padres. Wil Myers bat. Congrats, Padres. Yeah, that Nixon card. It cracks me up. Oh, you think Elvis would have met him if he had a little foresight? Also, Elvis with his, I'm going to call it a cape, I guess. Here, let's just look at this first because it's an awkward card to kind of sift through. This is Lorenzo Cain for the it's Mariners, right? Yeah. Scratch off. I don't see any variations. Of course, it probably would have been in the middle if it was variation anyway. I keep forgetting that it's like the 5th card, right? So basically you could just look at that card and that's it. There is a flashback. Rock star Jimi Hendrix passes away. That's funny. Elvis. There's our short print. Benintendi for the Red Sox. Yeah, guys, I don't think, now I'm thinking about this, I don't have to look at the back of every card. I'll look at the 5th card in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that card. And that's not really a hit. It's a then and now. You can consider it a hit, I suppose. What do you think Elvis was on back then? Matt Carpenter, Cardinals, short print. I think he had like a cocktail of things he was involved in, or never know, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about Elvis, so kind of naive in that area, or maybe uninformed, I guess would be the word. Let's just go straight to the hits, guys. 3, 4, 5. So there's a Mike Trout. That is a short print action variation, Mike Trout. I'll show you the rest of the cards real quick. Mike Trout for the Angels. I think we've had a few Angels hits here. Short print action variation. Congrats. I like that hit. It's very nice. Lots of painkillers there. I mean, that's the problem with things these days, is all the painkillers out there, right? There's our hit, Ozzie Albies for the Braves. And those are falling over. In fact, sorry guys, I have a stack of hits. I didn't move it so I don't keep stacking on it. Yeah, I gotta work early in the morning, but I work from home, so I'm going to have to get up early after all this and figure out a good way to store some of these cards that is not on my desk where I work. So that'll be interesting. Let's just go to the hit on the front. Nolan Arenado. There's the rest of your cards. So it's a short print. Guys, what's your, out of all your breaks, whether it's a case break or just a pack you open in the card store, what's your best hit that you ever got? I'm curious. I posted mine a couple times on Twitter. Are there no? Double check this. Well, this just doesn't have any hits. Mine was a LeBron James 2007 0708 exquisite box. The way they did those is they had a black box and it had like I don't know, 6 cards I think it was in it, and some of them they had the people sign the box, and then they had cards numbered and signed in the box, and we got box 23 of 23. I don't think there were any hits in this one. So the box itself was signed in gold marker. It was numbered 23 of 23 in gold marker. And then there were, I think, 5 LeBron James cards in there that were all numbered 23 of 23. It was the most incredible hit I ever got. Nothing better before or since. There's a Ronald Acuna Jr. New Age Performers for the Braves. And then there's the rest of the pack. First case of box break. Stan Musial auto from pack. Nice. Oh, you saw the LeBron video? You see everyone making fun of us? Yeah, we were young and we got a lot of heat for that video, but it's all right. We had fun, and some people, honestly, I feel are just haters too. Matt Kemp for the Dodgers. Some of the stuff they say is legit. It's fine. We grow and learn, right? Some people made fun of, oh, you put that right on eBay. You guys ruined the hobby. Well, you know what? When I pay $800 for a box, what else am I going to do with it? I can't afford to keep them. And I collect Nolan Ryan. I don't collect LeBron James. So you know, whatever. What are you going to do? Can't please everyone, I guess. Miguel Andujar, number to 570. Yeah, that video could have been littered with all sorts of profanity, given the hit that we pulled out of that box. It was just insane. There's a flashbacks for the Yaz. For Red Sox. Yeah, I haven't hit anything like that. I did a little under 3 years ago in 2016, I think. I bought a whole bunch of stuff, like just thousands of dollars worth of cards and you know, cases of things. There's a short print for Sean Manaea for the Athletics, and I ended up with out of all the stuff I was buying that summer, I kept buying stuff, and then I would get hits, and then I would roll it on eBay, right? So I could afford to buy more stuff and open it, because that's what I really enjoy doing. And the result was I ended up pulling probably 4 or 5 different Michael Jordan autos out of all the products I was buying. Some really sick hits in baseball. I don't remember everything, and I still have a lot of it. That's the thing, like, I only sold the bigger hits to afford to buy more packs, and the smaller, the ones that weren't several $100s, a lot of those I kept. Some of them I'm giving away on Twitter. There's Aaron Nolan for the Phillies. So some of the things you see me giving away on Twitter, that's where some of that product came from, is from those boxes. Oh, yeah, not the Fleer rookie. Oh, you have the Fleer rookie. Wow. I did participate in a pack break of 1986 Fleer, an authenticated pack, and I did not hit the Fleer rookie, or the Jordan rookie. I got a nice card, but it wasn't worth, I think I paid like $35 for one spot, which means one card in that pack. Which is risky, but you know, if you get a decent Jordan rookie, it's well worth the risk, I think. Alright, so here's our buyback. Nelson Briles for the Cardinals. There you go. Sorry guys, for a second there I thought I missed a pack, but they're all here. I was like, holy cow, did I just drop one? Okay. We're in box 10. 2 boxes left after this, and we're done. And I'm actually skipping to the hits a little bit, so this is a little faster. I know one of you suggested this a while ago. It just takes me some time to figure it out. There's Ahmed Rosario for the Mets, short print. So hopefully these will actually go a little faster than the other boxes too. Yeah, gotta play to win. I can already see our hit out of this pack. So we'll just go through these cards real quick. Okay. I know you can't see them very well. Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. Scratch off. Yeah, well, did he start at the same time? Yeah, I mean, these just take a while. It takes a while to go through all these. He was probably skipping to the hits like I should have been doing. There's another Aaron Nola for the Phillies. We just got one of those like 3 packs ago. I mean, these are downright white border almost. Oh, yeah. I saw some breaks the other night where it's like, I was like, wait, didn't I buy a break? This morning I was like, wait, didn't I buy a break last night? And then I went and looked and I'm like, oh yeah, I did buy a break. And I just forgot to go watch it. So I went and watched the break and realized like they started the break at 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, who's doing that? I mean, I still have a day job. There's a Rockies Trevor Story short print shortstop. Yeah, some of these cards are really light. I guess looking at the chat, you're what you're seeing on video might be a little bit delayed from when it's actually happening. Look how light that is. That's crazy. And then the ones right after it. I mean, but it's just a print run, and then they get inserted later, I guess, probably. So there's a Odubel Herrera short print for the Phillies. Yeah, 1:30 a.m. Not watching that break. I mean, not live anyway. I wouldn't have stayed up for it. There's your hit there, then and now. So no real hit in that one. I guess then and now is kind of a hit too. Look at those guys. Practically white cards. And it's the first two cards in a few of these packs. There's Sean Doolittle, $4.95 short print. Two case break that started at 7 p.m. When did that end? Midnight? There's Josh Bell. That is not a short print. No hit in that pack, seemingly. Oh, gave it away. Clubhouse Collection, Nomar Mazara for the Rangers. Nice hit, Rangers. Congrats. I think I'm going to have to order some more of these 130 point after this case, especially if I end up buying another case or anything. At some point I'm going to buy a case of something just for me. Just to have to go through all on my own, take some time, not have to worry about how long it takes. Open a few boxes a day or something. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'd open them all at the same time. There's Woodstock. Oh wait, is that? That's a White Festival. I Love White Festival. We'll random that one. How'd that guy start at 7 p.m. and end at midnight? That's insane. I told my wife before I started this break, I said, you know, over the last few breaks that I've done, this is a, what is this? Oh, there you go. Brooks Robinson for Baltimore. I said one of the things that I've learned that's super important before going into this break, I do a few things. I get my video set up. I make sure I have the team list set up. Make sure my table's clean and I have some place to put things. And I have my sleeves out and everything, for the most part, ready to go. But one of the most important things before starting the break is going to the bathroom. Can't sit here for 7 hours if you don't go to the bathroom first. Polling station flashback. Guys, these are getting a little sloppy. Let me just make sure that I'm not going to be bumping them against each other. Okay. Stop sliding around. Yeah, he only looked for the hits. Yeah, and I saw that too with some other breaks too. And there are people who want to see every single card, and that's good. And then there's other people who are like, you're taking way too long, and it's, you know, just got to find something in between. My most important thing is that I'm just careful with the cards, right? Because at the end of the day, no matter how much of it you see on the video, you're still going to get the cards. no matter how long it takes, you're still going to be able to see the video or skim it if you want. There's a short print of JD Martinez for the Red Sox. But the thing that I can't give you back is if I damage your cards. Well, I can. I can make it up to you, and I would. But it's better if it doesn't happen at all, you know what I mean? There's a Todd Frazier for the Mets that is not a short print. False alarm. Thanks. I'm glad you guys are okay with the way it's being done. I'm always open to feedback too, like I said. Come on now. There we go. There's a Rizzo short print for the Cubs. Because it's getting so late, one thing I may have to do is do the randoms at the maybe in the morning or something. Unless if we had like some sick auto or something, obviously I would randomize it in the same video. But for randomizing just like the league leaders where there's going to be 4 of the same card, I don't think that's super critical for tonight. And I honestly don't know who's going to stay up to watch it, and I'm not going to want to stay up and do it either. So there's a Will Myers for the Padres, number to 9999 Chrome. I think the Padres have had a few okay hits in this. Yeah, it's a short print. Kevin Kiermaier for Tampa Bay. I'll keep that, apparently. I also see people who do these breaks. I watched one last night. It wasn't Heritage. It was, I think it was 2019 Topps or something, where they open up all the packs and stack them all together. And it's like, if the hit is the 5th card, how are you seeing where the hit is? I don't know if it's more efficient or not. There's an Ozzie Albies for the Braves. New Age Performers. That is trash. Just move a couple things out of the way here so I'm not crowding my hits. Okay, did I go through these? I'll go through them anyway, just in case I missed it. I'm just catching up on chat, sorry. Okay. There's another Acuna Jr. That's the second one of this this insert. There we go. For Atlanta. Congrats, Atlanta. We're going to run out of penny sleeves. But I pulled out another pack of them because I knew that would happen. Zach Greinke. And that is, a super short print for me. Don't mind if I do. It's a team name variation of a short print. Cool. I'll take it. Where's my, there we go. Is it dusty or something? You know how you do, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, opening up a bunch of and stacking them. Yeah, that's, I probably watched the same break. I hate when they do that. I don't hate it, but I don't know. It's weird. It just seems really rushed. Anyway, What was I saying? Oh, if you're familiar with NPNs, right? No purchase necessary. On the bottom it says something about like Canada, you have to do this skills test. You can't see it, but there's a little math test, right? So for Canada to enter, you got to do a skills test. I think sometimes when I'm trying to fit a card into one of these sleeves, I feel like that's the skills test that they should do. Miguel Andujar for the Yankees. Yeah, I thought that was weird too how they stack them, and I definitely wouldn't be doing that if it was my own case just breaking for myself. And I don't like how it's done like that for cases people buy into. There's a Jonathan Schoop for the Twins short print. But I absolutely wouldn't do it on a case I'm breaking for myself. Case I'm breaking for myself, like this case, this would be a whole Saturday for me. I would be looking at every card, and I enjoy opening them. Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at the lettering. You can see it real clear on the lettering. That, honestly, if that's not a really strange way of doing some kind of a misprint variation, then they need some quality control. I'm going to ask Topps about that. It's really interesting if that's... it's an interesting way to do a variation if it is, but if it's not, they definitely need to look at their quality. Okay, let's move these over here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yikes indeed. In fact, I'm going to keep that Rookie Stars card out just so I can show it to Topps. Take a picture of it. That's so. When I was talking about the optic break, one thing I did is I took a picture of the autos like really close up before I sent anything away to the people who won the cards, so that I could have really crisp, clear pictures to show what the problem was. So there's an Orioles Dave Johnson, second base, and I'm out of sleeves until I open this other pack that I have sitting here. I haven't had to bust into the 10,000 new ones I bought yet, but it'll happen soon. Congrats, Orioles. Let's flip it this way this time. Yeah, I think those are just weird print errors. And if you put it on eBay like that, people are not going to buy it. You're going to be like, no, it's not rare. I mean, it's rare, but it's not collectible rare. It's just the unrookie Thurman Munson for Yankees flashback. Which one was you? There's a Mitch Haniger short print for the Mariners. I feel like we're due for a really good hit at some point, aren't we? I mean, I got that super short print, but... So I get for asking for a hit. There's no hit in that one. You got Orioles. So you got the Brooks Robinson, too. Cool. I mean, not a super short print Brooks Robinson or anything, but still a nice card. Here's Francisco Lindor again for the Indians. So when I sent a baseball out to Brooks Robinson, I sent it with tracking both ways, right? And so I have the tracking number. So all I got to do is keep stalking the tracking page. There's a Tigers right there, short print for Miggy. Nice hit. So all I got to do is stalk the tracking page and see if he actually sends it back that way, rather than waiting. Although it's nice to get the surprise in the mail too. That looks like a super short print to me, guys. Getting better at this. Rhys Hoskins. We'll flip it over and double verify that, but sure looks like one. Phillies. Super short print action. Yeah, I know the Miggy's a short print. I set it aside for you. Nice. Good hit, Phillies. Super short print there. This feels like it's tight, but it's just all the cards bunched up. Shifted. Not a short print. I'm talking with someone right now. I just got my hands on some wholesale pricing for new product, for anything new I want to do. Here's a Mookie Betts for the Red Sox, New Age Performers. But I'm going to get better pricing, but one of the things I got to ask them is, did you see an action? Did I miss one? Is that what you're saying? One of the things I need to ask them is about the timing, because if the cases are going to show up any slower, not that they're slow right now, but if it takes longer, it doesn't matter if it's cheaper for me. I want them here faster so that we can open them up together faster. I didn't see an action that I might have missed. There's something different. Oh no, it's just another scratch off. My bad. Did I miss one? MST? There's a scratch off Mike Trout for the Angels. Oh, the Hoskins, yeah. Yeah, that Hoskins, that's a sweet one. I like that. Did I, oh, you know what? I see your point here. Hold on a second. Set those down for a second. I'll treat this one properly. Thanks for calling that out. I appreciate that, and whoever has the Phillies, I'm sure appreciates that. Make sure that has a little bit more care to it. PBS Broadcasting Service. Public Broadcasting Service. Yeah, that Hoskins should have been in a top loader. It is now. Starling Marte short print for the Pirates. Is that the first Pirates hit? That might be the first Pirates hit out of the whole case. That's insane. Sorry, Pirates. Walker Buehler. There's a short print Buehler for the Dodgers. Down to about a box and a half at this point. Tell you what, if I open a second case of this, it will be faster. All right, Anne-Marie, are you out there? I got your card. Here it is. Short print Juan Soto for the Nationals. That's yours, right? I don't want to mess up the edges of this card. Put a little slit in the side so that card can just ease in there. There it goes. There you go, Juan Soto short print. Think that was for Anne-Marie? It's for the Nationals, anyway. This is a Frankie Montas, not a short print. Cannot remember all 100 cards that were supposed to be short prints. Well, we have a materials. Show it last. All right. We have a Clubhouse Collection, Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Nice dark bluish jersey. It looks like dark blue to me. Nice Brewers hit. Soto Gold at a Bowman's Best. Wow. Are those numbered, the gold autos? I have Bowman's Best, but I only opened 2-pack because I'm trying to save the rest of them to give away to people. So I've only opened the 2 packs. I mean, numbered or not, that's pretty sick pull. Hopefully, I didn't get anything great out of my Bowman's Best packs, so hopefully someone who wins out of those packs will get something great out of them. There is a Gleyber Torres short print for the Yankees. Another Yankees hit. Two out of 50. Not bad. Not bad. Did you buy a box or a case? Like, what did you have to fork out to get the odds on that? Or did you just get really lucky out of 1 pack? There's a Mitch Haniger for Mariners. Every time I say his name, I think someone's going to correct me because it's Haniger or something like that. I just don't know, to be honest. I think that jersey was the box hit. There's our hit for this pack, which is Al Kaline. There you go, Detroit. Al Kaline flashback. Yeah, it's a short print. Short print Salvador Perez for the Royals. Yeah, the you know, going back to that LeBron box that we pulled, that we got really lucky on. That video, for those who did see it, that video was shot in my office. I owned a web development company out in Phoenix, my former life, and that video was shot in my web development company. My business partner and my cousin were in that video. They also like to collect sports cards. So we would always we would go to the card shop down the road at lunch, pick something up, come back and break it open at the conference table in between doing work. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those times. There is DeGrom Mets New Age Performers. I like those New Age Performers cards. It's cool. Bought a box. Nice. Do you do that? You're going to open all the packs, but you shuffle them up anyway to figure out which one to open first? I do that sometimes. Depends on how much time I have. Sometimes I'm just trying to get through a box real quick over lunch. Felipe Vasquez for the Pirates. Okay, there's another Pirates hit. Maybe I'm imagining it and there were actually more Pirates hits and I just didn't think about it. Alright guys. Stacks are getting tall. It's getting late. One box left. Our one of ones in here, right? Yeah, it is an awesome way to spend a lunch break. Even if I have to rush through it a little bit. Ooh, here we go. I was wondering if we were going to get one of these. I have 5 by 7 rigids that this will fit in. So it'll go in a sleeve. It's like this, only it's 5 by 7 inches. Oh, never mind. I'm keeping this one. It's Tampa Bay Rays. Maybe I'll have a contest to give it away or something. I don't know. I have no idea what these are worth. Or 22 of 30. That's cool. Nothing on the back. It's nice to see one of those posters, though, come out. That's kind of cool. Cool hit. Alright. Not knock over our cards. Okay. Alright guys, last box. Good luck everyone. Here we go indeed. It's a nice poster, that Rays poster. I like that. Alright, this is... Oh, here we go. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Can you see it? I don't want to put stuff off camera. I'm still kind of new on the breaker scene. You know what I mean? Taking you guys' money and trading it for hopefully some trust, and I don't ever want to put stuff off camera. Kris Bryant for the Cubs, and this guy is, oh, it's not numbered, but it's a purple variant. It's kind of a lavender. Nice hit, Cubs. You know what? I don't even know if we've hit the French, any of the French cards I've just thought of. Yeah, that was purple. Here, I'll show it off again real quick. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Might be kind of hard to tell, but yeah, it's like a lavender. Focus. Come on, focus. I bought a new camera just for the breaks, and it does not focus well. And I feel like it's a configuration problem I got to figure out. Anyway, I'll have pictures of any really good hits too. I'll probably put on Twitter. Maybe not tonight. I forget what I was saying. Super important. Oh, this is the hot box. Are we going to have a purple in every pack? Is that how that works? Guys, forgive my ignorance a little bit. There's a flashbacks. And I need to look at something else too, because I can't tell if there's more cards in this pack and the possibility of another hit as well. Like if these purple are just bonus on top of, and they are. Okay, we'll have to pay attention. There was another hit. So let's go back to the other hit first. Odubel Herrera, short print. Sorry guys, forgive my ignorance on this, but we caught it on the first pack. First pack did have the Kris Bryant purple and the Starling Marte for the Pirates. What was I saying about the Pirates? No hits? Well, there you go. 3 of them since I said that. Those are nice. Okay. Sweet. I'm going to keep these purple aside for the recap. So it looks like each pack is going to have a purple and most likely another hit. Not guaranteed though. Alright, so base cards. We got a Kevin Kiermaier And then the hit is this Alex Bregman. So this one, let's go back to that in a second. Let's get through these cards real quick. If I'm not mistaken, the card we talked about that had a damaged corner, wasn't that this exact same super short print? Thought it was. We'll find out later. Anyway, nice hit for the Astros, and also for the Rays. Cool. And the recap's going to take a little while. Got a lot of hits. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think it was the same SP. And it was an Action SP though, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so there's two people who say I'm not insane. I'm gonna take it as you're saying I'm not insane. That's what I'm gonna assume you're saying. By agreeing with me. Alright, so there's our base. And then we've got a Francisco Lindor again for the Indians. And then we've got our purple variation, Aaron Judge, Yankees. Nice. We waited till the last box, guys. The last box for the hot box. They're the same in each hot box? Oh, have you seen a hot box and they have all these same variations? Huh. Garrett Cole. And then we have Severino for the Yankees. Short print. Whoops. Getting tired, guys. Really? Ohtani, Harper, Trout, and so on. Sweet. I like it. Let's find out. Oops. Let's bump the camera. So this one had 4 first. And then we've got Salvador Perez, purple. And we got our scratch off Buster Posey. Salvador for the Royals, of course. And see who's next. I mean, they're not, I don't know what order these are going to be in because I'm not picking the packs in order. I'm just picking whatever my hand goes to. There's the Miguel Cabrera, purple. And then the Kevin Kiermaier short print. And let's look at these real quick. Nice, nice. Congrats, Tigers. Well, that's nice. I like that we got this the hot box then. At the very end, something to look forward to. Well, not look forward to because we didn't really realize that, but Mitch Haniger. No other hit in that one. Probably about close to halfway through this pack, or box rather. There's a Juan Soto in purple. And then we've got Tom Seaver for the Mets again. Duplicate. Nice Juan Soto there. Beautiful. And I have, these aren't going to fit easily in these, but I have these thick top loaders, then I will put those in. Rhys Hoskins and a JD Martinez short print for the Red Sox. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. Oh. Just throw it around, you know, like you do. There you go. All right. We have Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Lots of Yankees hits. Yeah, it has been a long night. And kind of a mix of, you know, lukewarm hits and some decent stuff, some good super short prints. There's Joey Votto for the Reds and Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Sleeve Joey up. When I was growing up, my name's Joe. When I was growing up, all my friends called me Joey. And my sister and my mom still call me Joey. My sister was going to be watching this video. I don't know if she's still up watching. She's going to join in and peek in on what I'm doing. So, you know, what did I do? I'm getting tired, guys. I put that Gleyber Torres in the tall stack. So if you're watching, Becky, shout out. Getting tired, guys. I'm going to start babbling. So here we have Edwin Diaz for the Mets. Congrats, Mets. Yankees case, yeah. Yeah, you know, every time I see a case break, Yankees pay more. So it's nice to see them get stuff. That's not to say anything bad about the rest of you guys. I want you guys all to get hits, but Yankees end up putting up some cash for these breaks usually. Aroldis Chapman. Speaking of Yankees, I bet you have 2 more Yankees purple ones. And there's a Shohei Ohtani for the Angels, New Age Performers. So you got this. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I'm fine. Little secret, I usually am up till 2 or 3 in the morning, so this isn't really... This is no skin off my teeth. Or, I forget the phrase. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. No skin off my back, is that what I mean to say? Alright. Timeless Gibby goes the distance. Flashbacks for Bob Gibson, Cardinals. So we have short print Jonathan Schoop for the Twins. And then we have the Chris Archer for the Pirates. I must have been drunk when I said that Pirates weren't getting any hits. Or maybe I was somehow ironically predicting. Well, there's still like 7 packs, so maybe there's some Ohtani in here. Ohtani purple, we'll see. This one does not have an extra hit, I don't believe. No, it does. Just in a different spot. There's a DeGrom, excuse me, for the Mets, short print. And then these guys, and we got the Chris Sale purple for the Red Sox. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. One more than I thought. Just gonna double check that my screensaver isn't gonna try and come on out of nowhere. Okay. Carlos Correa for the Astros. Guys, what is that? This is a hot box, dude. Let's set that aside for a second. We're going to sleeve this up. Make you guys wait a second. Alright, who has Rockies? First of all, there's the Astros, Carlos Correa. Rockies, Trevor Story, autograph. On-card autograph. Nice to hit an auto in the last 7 packs. Beautiful. I mean, it's not like a coveted Ohtani, but it's okay. Still a good hit. Good hit. I keep looking back at chat and delaying this even further, you guys. There is Jesus Aguilar for the Brewers. And then that is not a short print, it's just base. Alright, this Brewers hit. I like this box because it's basically double hits, right? You get a purple in every pack, and then whatever hits you're normally going to get on top of it. So it's beautiful. I love it. Trevor Bauer and Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts for the Red Sox, Trevor Bauer for the Indians. Get through these last 4 real fast, guys. That is not a short print. If there's something that would be behind this guy. So, and there will be, I think. There's the Trevor Story to match the auto. You get the short print for the Rockies. And then Walker Buehler for the Dodgers, purple. Three left, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, hot boxes are indeed sweet. Alright, what do we have? Jose Barrios for the Twins, purple. And that's it. I'll show you the cards, though. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Can you imagine if I went back through all these in the next 2 days and found a jersey variation that we glazed over? 1 in 11,000 packs. It'd be insane. And so this one is the for the Blue Jays, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Guys, this is it. The last pack. Anyone want to do something for luck? I don't know. I don't know what you do to make the results of this pack any different, but here it is. Good luck, everyone. Nice. White Sox rookies purple. Cleve Frere and Michael Kopech. And then the Kenta Medea 444 short print that I'm dropping. Jeez. I dropped it in such an elegant way, though. I promise. You get a look at the corners. Alright. that was it. So we're going to buzz through really quickly the hits, and I'm gonna be kind of selective about what I buzz through. So we've got all the purples. We'll go through those really fast, guys. Hey, yeah, thanks for participating. And it's fun for me, even though it takes a long time to do it. It takes a lot longer to pack everything up and organize it and ship it out and everything, but it's a lot of fun. So, and honestly, I made a couple bucks on the case. So, like I told my wife, I'm gonna get paid to open cards. I can't complain. So we got hits for White Sox, Blue Jays with Gurriel Jr., Berrios for the Twins, Dodgers, Buehler. We got Bauer for the Indians, Aguilar for the Brewers, Astros, Correa, Chris Sale for the Red Sox, Pirates, Archer, Ramirez for the Indians, Yankees hit Chapman, Diaz for the Mets, another Yankees for Gleyber Torres, then we got the Joey Votto for the Reds, Phillies, Hoskins. We got our Juan Soto for the Nationals, and Mitch Haniger for the Mariners, Tigers, Miggy Cabrera, and Perez for the Royals, Garrett Cole for the Astros, Yankees, Judge, and Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays, Pirates, Starling Marte, and Chris Bryant for the Cubs. That is all the purple variations. Let's see what hits. I'm going to be kind of selective about the ones I go through in here. So we have Juan Soto, short print. We have, set these aside too. This is a, there's your Orioles buyback, Dave Johnson. We have an Acuna Jr., New Age Performers. We've got the Will Myers, is that the regular chrome? Yeah, to $9.99 for the Padres. We have another buyback for the Cardinals, Nelson Briles. Miguel Andujar. That is a different chrome to 570. I forget what that variation is called. For the Yankees hit. Another Acuna Jr. Okay. And then I got a couple more stacks, but we're being selective about what we're showing off, so shouldn't take very long, guys. Alright, so then we have Garrett Cole black border for the Astros. We have a bunch of other stuff, and then we have Trey Turner for the Nationals. We have this. This should actually be in one of these sleeves, even though this was the one with the damaged corner. So this is our first Alex Bregman super short print with the corner that came out of the pack a little bit damaged. Action shot. Okay. There's that. And then we have the Aaron Judge in a refractor. Chrome variation, I guess. Set that aside. Let me go through all these. 1 second. No, I did not. Wow. Alright, we got a lot of them here, guys. I'll have to set them off to the side. Alright. Some of the early ones are in here. I can see. Okay. Well, we can't forget that. There's our first big hit, really. The Clubhouse autograph relic of Chris Bryant for the Cubs. That's going to go in a top loader. There's I think our first buyback, Fred Lasher for the Tigers. Might have been the first one, I don't know. We got Acuna Jr. Last card in the set. Short print. And then we have D. Gordon, Chrome, What else? We've got a black border for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Thanks, Andy. Try to keep it fun. Make sure to join for more breaks too. I'm gonna and tell me what you want me to break, man. I don't know what to buy, so I'm gonna buy something. I got the itch. I gotta break another case. I'm gonna buy something and start selling spots for it. Sean Manaea, Chrome, World Series, which is sleeve for no reason. It's okay. I'm not embarrassed. Bob Berta for the Giants buyback. What else do we have here? We've got, these are all hits, but Brandon Crawford, Chrome. Shohei Ohtani, short print. You have to sleeve all these up in. All of these will get sleeved tomorrow, and we'll be doing top loaders for a lot of these too. There's a Action Nolan Arenado. Why is that not in a top loader? It is now. Okay. Then we got this Felix Milan buyback. I like that buyback. Then the black border Freddie Freeman goes over there. We got the Rookie Stars buyback and black border Matt Carpenter. There's a few more, guys. Few more. Let's see here. This is it. Last stack. Okay. Trevor Story autograph for the Rockies, and that is I think that his normal card might be a short print too. Anyway, there's the non-damaged Alex Bregman, super short print, action shot. We've got a jersey, Clubhouse Collection Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Sorry, the Bregman was Astros, and the Trevor Story was Rockies. We got the Phillies Rhys Hoskins action short print, super short print. Zach Greinke for the Diamondbacks, super short print. Then we've got another Clubhouse jersey, Nomar Mazara for the Rangers. Mike Trout, super short print for the Angels. Right? Yeah. Another, oh, that's a bat, sorry, from Will Myers for the Padres. Salvador Perez jersey for the Royals. Sorry about the lighting. We've got another auto, Colby Allard for the Braves. Sorry about that video. Let's get so you can see the whole thing. Okay. Another super short print Altuve for the Astros. I'm excited to see all these the variation nice hits that we got. Ben Zobrist for the Cubs. Clubhouse. White jersey. Kyle Tucker. Astros rookie. That is not a super short print. That's just an action shot. Clubhouse Starling Marte for the Pirates. I was wrong when I said I didn't think the Pirates got a hit. There it was. Just forgot about it. Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Autograph. Beautiful autographs. I love these fine ink autos. There's the Aaron Judge action super short print for the Yankees. And then this card, which is worth like 12 cents. Okay. That is it. There's a ton of hits here. I will sleeve up. So the way I do this, for those who don't know, what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to do my randoms. So we've got all the news randoms, and then we've got some leader randoms, league leader randoms. Let me show off these box tops too real quick. So we've got our Yankees, who's at Gleyber Torres box top. Then we've got, for the Cubs, we've got Christopher Lee Bryant. I love these box tops. These are incredible. They're all in perfect condition too. That's Bob Gibson for the Cardinals. I have that one as well. There's your Juan Soto for Washington. And then you've got, who was that? That was Yaz, Carl Yastrzemski for the Red Sox. Anyway, so I'm gonna yeah, we can talk about the Tigers. Since we both have to get up early, let's talk tomorrow. Is that cool? So I'll do all the randoms. We'll talk about the Tigers. Then I'm going to, maybe even before I do the randoms, I'm going to sleeve up anything that needs to be sleeved up so it's protected. And then I'm going to start sorting out teams, and I'll get all that done hopefully by Saturday morning, and I can get everything shipped out. It's a lot of work, so I'm not going to promise that. Worst case, it'll be Monday, but I'm going to shoot for Saturday, guys. Okay, so for those of you who were actually sleeping and catching this video in the morning, watch for the follow-up where I'll show the randomizations that we do. There were no huge hits that needed to be randomized. The only thing I can think of, nope, that's all one team, that Rookie Stars. So all the randomizations are going to be like base leader cards, really. So, but look for that video and watch for more breaks. Let me know in the comments here, or let me know on Twitter what you want to see me break, or what break you want to be a part of. It can be a box that costs a couple dollars more, or a whole case of something. I'd like to do a high-end box with enough cards that everyone can at least maybe get something. So anyway, I'm gonna cut the video. It's been going for a long time now, so watch for that. Leave some comments. Subscribe so you're entered to get free packs. I bought a ton of free packs. I bought a ton of packs. They weren't free to me, but they will be to you if you win. So, all right, good night, guys. Watch for the videos and subscribe. Thanks. Thanks, MST. If I can improve anywhere, let me know. But it's always good to know when I'm doing good as well. All right, good night.